Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Bo3 and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. We're back here on Theramis. We're going to be doing some live arena for the season. I hope you all are having a great weekend. I am. I slept in a little bit late today, so we got some bedhead going on today. We have our coffee this morning, so cheers. You guys may or may not see this until the evening, so if it is the evening for you, hope you guys are having a great day and a great evening as well. So we're sitting at 258, almost done with the first week, about a little over halfway through the first week. We're gonna do a bunch of fights today, so probably gonna lose a lot, might win a couple. We're really looking for those back-to-back wins. That's what live arena is all about. That's where you make the most progress, really, from my experience. So it starts out with Fabian. 5-star Fabian too. That's it's gonna be tough to deal with. Fabian always tough to deal with if he doesn't get banned. 13,500. He's gonna have really great champions. He's gonna have probably everybody in the team will be considered bannable, so we're gonna have a hard time. Let me know if you guys are going for the season, for live arena, how you guys are doing. I love live arena season, so I think this is great. Obviously there's little stuff I think they could improve on, so we're all probably on the same page, but I do enjoy live arena. If you've been following the channel, you know this about me. So hopefully we can manage to, we're gonna ban the Fabian here. This Rhodos is looking super spicy though, so it's gonna be tough. I did go in with triple nuker here, which is something I don't usually do. I usually don't go Empress, Siegfried, and He-Man, but we're gonna try it out today, so we'll see what happens. Ends up banning the Siegfried, so He-Man kind of a much lesser Siegfried, but like still kind of taking that DPS spot. So hopefully we can manage to survive. I did get him changed into Stone Skin, so he's in Savage Stone Skin now. We do manage to win the speed race here somehow. So I think what we're gonna do maybe is force the revive here, and we'll just try and take out Marius. That way when the Duchess puts out all her buffs, if they're not protected, we might be able to cut and strip. So let's get him. Let's just go ahead and maybe just get that Stone Skin off the Duchess. We weak hit there. Dang, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Get the weak hit. We don't strip the. Ooh, that hurts. That's really tough. Really strong Rhodos. Rhodos being super strong. He probably killed oh. And the skeletons get him killed, so my plan not working out so great right now. Rhodos being a beast. Rhodos being a beast. Oof. So now we don't have the necrosis, but we did manage to get him. We do live through that barely. We're gonna try and swap HP with her, but she's gonna live because of the Stone Skin, and we do no damage there. It's actually a bummer. So we don't live through this. If He-Man was still alive and if Siegfried were still alive, it's possible, but that Rhodos gave them both the one smack. So GG's to that. We tried, we didn't get it. We didn't get on top there, but hopefully in this next one. Shout out to Pristol from Nord's Tribunal. All right, we're gonna pick Fabian first this time. I don't think that's why we lost. I think in the last one we lost because probably because I didn't try to kill that Rhodos. But it was like, who do you kill, the Rhodos or the Marius? Marius is typically super strong and does like buff strip. He does a little bit more than just kill. Like Rhodos just kills, but I think, oh, he takes our CP. But I think Rhodos can single targetly kill better. I don't know. I don't have either champion on this account. I do have Rhodos on different accounts, but I don't have Marius yet. And Marius is somebody I'm very close to, and I'm super excited to get. So hopefully. So we're gonna be without our fastest champion on the account. Sifi is my fastest champion, so we're at a humongous disadvantage here. My win rate against Sifi is really bad because she's so heavily utilized on my team. So it's taking out a big piece of the puzzle for me. So we'll see if we can manage to... Elva's probably the next closest thing I have to Sifi in a similar way. It was like a choice between Elva or Freya. Right? For me, personally, on this account, these two are very, very similar to Sifi in some aspects. So I decided to go with the Elva because her blessing is higher. And I chose that part of Sifi's kit, right? I'm gonna ban the Sifi. Actually, we're gonna just ban the Arbiter. It's not gonna make a difference here. Maybe we just ban him, actually. Liasu, probably. I mean, we're definitely outsped here. We're gonna try and cut and disrupt with Queen, since he didn't ban the Queen, which was who I thought he was gonna ban, but he didn't. So we're gonna get to try that strategy. So we'll see what happens if he goes to sleep maybe instead of buff. But if he's in 9 pieces of protection, he's got a good chance to keep the majority of the buffs if they become protected. So is he not looking like 9 pieces of protection here? So we're gonna try to get the Marius. We don't get anybody actually. Well, we get the Sifi, but she'll cleanse that off herself, I'm pretty sure. So that's not gonna actually affect her. Our only real shot here is the Siegfried. Is if Siegfried doesn't die, potentially gets to 1 shot. It's the only way. And he'll get slept right here. And then we'll have to try and deal with pretty much anybody who... I think he dies too. I think he dies right here. Actually, they might both die. Well, he'll have his passive, I think. Unless he gets sealed. No, okay. Or block passive skills. We do get to res here. I'm not sure if it's going to make a massive difference. It might potentially make a difference if we can get Fabian to do his A3. If not, it's going to be tough. It's looking like we might get there actually, though. We'll see what happens. Let's see if we can lock anybody. We lock all of them, so that's pretty cool. We're going to try to petrify CP. If we don't get it, target changed. We're going to try to... We're going to enfeeble weak hit pretty much everywhere, so I don't know if that's really a good thing to do quite yet. I think we're going to save that. If we get a chance to use it without dying, we'll see. Gets the sleep. We need the True Fear to occur on the Marius. Got cleansed by the passive on CP. I think we're just too slow here. I really do. I think we're just too slow in general here. These two are just super fast compared to my team, and they're just boosting a lot. So we're just getting kind of lapped, I feel like. So here we go. Maybe we get to change things around here. I don't think we're gonna get anybody. My accuracy is really low. No necrosis, so a lot of resistance. What we're gonna try to do here... Yeah, the Marius passive. Nah, I don't think we get anything going here. We can't reduce his turn meter because, well, let's see. We do end up killing him. She's probably gonna res one of these, or she'll res. And we do get the True Fears. We need this True Fear to proc. We need the True Fears to proc. If they don't proc, we're done. I mean, we're pretty much losing this fight anyways. But, we'll see if we can manage to come out of the woods here. He'll be the one to kill us. So we need to petrify him. She won't actually kill us. And if we can, we'll transform and we'll try and do a one-shot here. Do we get enfeebled? We managed to come out on top barely there, barely. He pretty much had me on the run the whole time. And yeah, Siegfried doing what he does the best. That's why I love Siegfried. One of the many reasons I love Siegfried. So we got really lucky there. Got some good RNG in our favor, which is that's what Live Arena is. Fabian first. Yeah, that was a pretty fair match. I feel like he was a lot faster than I am. His CP, I don't usually win against CP. My win rate against CP is really bad because she's one of my best champions. Wow, the Terishka, oof, incredible. Terishka is incredible. I think we're gonna just go like this, and then maybe I kind of like using the He-Man, so we're gonna pick the He-Man. 2 damage, 1 major support, 2 debuffers. We'll see what and I can end up getting across here. It's gonna be very hard to deal with. We're gonna ban Marishka, and I'm not sure who the Necrit's gonna protect. Probably Marius, maybe. Probably the Marius, maybe. We need to get a better blessing for Fabian and or Queen of Hearts. I am just waiting to pull my soul stones for when I get Marius, so hopefully by the end of the year we'll have Marius and we'll be able to pull some soul stones. See if we can lock anybody out here. We get everybody but the Necrit. I don't know if I'll be able to deal enough damage because of the ally protect. I guess we can try. I don't think we're do nearly enough damage. We came kind of close. He gets enfeebled. I think we have the pretty much the most buffs we're gonna have, so we might as well just go for it. We do get him. Do we try to do this even though it could potentially be a weak hit? I think we do try. We did, and we do break Stone Skin. We might get a big fist here. Or no, I think he got locked out. I think everybody got locked out but Necrit. Just going to kill Fabian. We're gonna just try and get him. We'll just try and do as much damage as we can to him. Same. Because if he gets the fist, we might just die. But I think his passive is still good, so we should still live, but we could take a bunch of damage there. Get the True Fear. We'll go ahead and try and kill here. We do get it. We get the block revive. And not that it mattered, but yeah, GG's. We got ya. Nice. I'm looking to get that 100 energy. I still need to do for the fusion. I still need to do dungeon divers. The dungeon divers are so deep. Like, let me know what you guys think about the dungeon divers. I can't stand the dungeon divers. I try to skip them if I can, but I accidentally missed. I think I missed one. Might have missed the dungeon diver actually. They're so deep. Anyways, I've been so busy. I'm hoping I can still get the Donatello fusion done. I think I will. I think both Theseus, my both Theseus can. Oh no, he takes the Siegfried +2. See, this Siegfried is built properly. He's in Lightning Cage. Mine's in a Reaper. He's probably got the wand on his. Mine's in Cat's Gaze. Mine's more of a DPS build, but I think this is the better build for PvP because he already hits so hard. He just needs to be protected. So I probably will be swapping my Siegfried into a build like that when I get another wand. My relic luck has been absolutely atrocious on this account, and I have only one wand. I have one aspect of Siroth, and I have one Cat's Gaze, and I have one act of treason. And the rest of those are my legendaries on this account, which is pretty bad. Since basically some of my lesser accounts have like 3 wands, 2 aspects of Siroth, like one of them has a hollowed hilt, you know. And those accounts haven't even been doing this live arena season, so they haven't even had the mythic relic materials outside of like the event stuff. And yeah, we got harps. The last few seasons I've gotten harps, so I don't know who to ban here. This is an absolute amazing team. Shout out to Manotu. I don't think we're gonna win this fight, because if I ban the Siegfried, I got to deal with Terishka. If I ban Crixia, I got to deal with Terishka and Siegfried. If I ban Galthir, I mean, what do you do? We're just gonna ban. I mean, Siegfried probably the biggest threat, but since we didn't ban Siegfried, we probably are just kind of waiting to lose this fight. At least the Siegfried will speed things up, right? Siegfried goes, we lose. So that's pretty much the case, unless I can somehow lock him out. But then the Kriegsea resets, so you know, locking the Siegfried out is probably out of the question. We're also weak affinity here, and we weak hit, so we don't actually reset, or we don't lock him out. She'll reset right here though, so she's good to go. I don't think we can pull buffs off of this Galthir. His resistance is probably really, really high, and I don't think we'll be able to do it to him. So I think they both already cleansed. We didn't strip the block damage because the lightning cage. I was kind of hoping we do, but we don't. GG's to Siegfried. There it is. That's the lightsaber is my favorite move in the game. Like, I absolutely love that. I love Siegfried. Siegfried's my favorite champion in the game. I was so excited when I pulled him. He looks so cool. I remember when he first came out, he was one of the first few mythical champions, right? He was like one of the first 4 original, and he was like considered the worst one. And I was so sad because he looks so cool, and I'm so glad they buffed him with such an insane buff, because I think he deserves it. Like the sheer, like, how coolness his look is, like, compared to some of the other champions. He looks so cool, and I'm one of those people that's like, if you look cool, you gotta be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the game, like, if it doesn't look cool, if it looks cool and it's like garbage, like, why does it look so cool? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, maybe I'm not articulating that properly, but that's the way I feel. Like, he's so cool, he should be so good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hyped to have him. Let me know what mythical champions you guys have. I have pulled Andorok and Siegfried, and I've achieved Empress and Lady Mikage, so we have 4 on this account. 4 is the most mythical champions any of my accounts have, so let me know which ones you guys have and who your favorites are. I would love to hear from you guys. So we didn't pick Fabian first. I thought he for some reason picked Fabian, but of course he picked 6-star Marius. So Fabian actually hilariously still making the cut as the last pick, which is, we're not gonna let this happen. And I'm kind of nervous about these two. These are very good. He's annoyingly good against Siegfried. So we're gonna go 6-star IP here on accuracy, because he's not, doesn't look like he's looking to be that fast, although the Armons is probably faster than my team. Like, It's probably the case. I think that's most of the time that's the case. So we'll see what happens, but I'm anticipating that to be the case. That this Armand's is the fastest champion on the field, and it is. There he goes. Siegfried taking the sheep more than likely, or stunning, then soon making him the sheep. Luckily, she gets to keep what she's about to do, hopefully. So hopefully she can cut. Sheep doesn't work there. We get to. Hopefully we can... Do we just try to kill him? No. I don't think we could. We'll try to put True Fear on him to prevent the turn that's incoming. We do get it. Hopefully we can get it here. We get it there. We can't do anything with this move because UDK, so we'll have to try and kill with that move. We do get the Armands there. Let's see if we can lock them out. You say we do get the lockout. Honestly, I say we just kill this Marius. He's about to take a turn. We kill him. We can't do anything with that, so we'll take the double hit, maybe try to kill him. We do get him. So now all we have to do is worry about this UDK. Hopefully, we get the scoop. We do. GG's 37N. We got you. We get the 100 energy, 150 energy, and that's going to be sweet because I got to do more Fire Knight. I'm on the... We need one more reward for the 5 on Fire Knight. Looks like we're getting real close to 10,000 Live Arena points. I'm super excited about that. This is the 3rd month, right, of us doing Live Arena. So we went from like 1,000 Live Arena points to 10,000 Live Arena points in 3 months. OBV Potts, he beat me last time we played him. I played him like 2 days ago. He absolutely smoked me. Shout out to the OBV cluster. They're an amazing group. And yeah, super high-end account right here. As you can see. As you can see, yeah, he beat me last time, and I don't think we'll win this time either. Sometimes you just fight against the super guys, you know what I'm saying, like super accounts. We played against Crypto the other day. I didn't even try. It was laughable. They were all +4 6-star mythicals, and yeah, I just put in like Ray champions. But we played against Tommy Boy the last season and got absolutely demolished. 10-second fight kind of deal. And but it was a good time. Like we've beaten some high-end accounts, but not high-end like those accounts. Like I've beaten some of the Sacred Panda guys, like Warlock, and there was another one, I forget his name now. Well, we'll end up seeing some really high-end accounts. I think we have to ban Shuzen here, but I mean, I think we'll just ban the Nice, because we lose this fight really any way you look at it. Just because if we don't ban the Nice, we lose to the Nice at the end of the fight, and if we don't ban the Shuzen, we lose the fight at the beginning of the fight. So we'll speed it up. We'll let him keep the Shuzen so we can not take forever on our fights. Not that it would take forever in this fight. I think we just would have died anyway super fast. But yeah, there's really nothing I can do against Potts. He's a superstar in this game, so somehow the animation is a bit clunky here, but I don't think it makes a difference. Galathier can strip all this, lock us out still. It's the control Galathier has, support Galathier has, he's about to do. So, and then same with the Armands, the Marius. It's any which way you look at it, we're just we're cooked here. We're cooked. It's one of the fights you want to scoop, right? But I just can't scoop this early in the season. It's not something I like to do. We like to take the losses like a true gentleman. All right, we'll just sleep the Marius here. And hold on one second, my phone is ringing. Sorry about that, you guys. Okie dokie. I lost my turn. That's okay. That's what we wanted to do anyways. As long as it wasn't on the Marius, right? But that's all right. My fault, everybody. It was actually important. Okay, we're gonna sleep the Marius again. I'm surprised we're not dead yet, but at the same time, I'm kind of not surprised. We're gonna have to wake up Marius here, so it's matter because this is AOE. Now I have an eyelash in my eye. Come on, Potts. I know you got me here, dude. There it is. Here we go. Oh, we got to swift parry prod. I got to get him out of that. And actually, sometimes it's a long story. But this was my old Arbiter gear, and I just never changed him back because my speed rolls are so bad. Right? I don't have the speed gear to make him fast enough to be competitive. I'm still not fast enough to be competitive, but like we're trying to mitigate that, you know what I'm saying? So it was my fastest gear that wasn't a 9-piece protection set, which I wouldn't want to do on Fabian. So yeah, we need to make him faster, but Papa Plarium doesn't want to give me the speed rolls. He doesn't. Papa Plarium doesn't want to give us the speed rolls. So when we get the speed rolls, we will be changing our Fabian out of the swift parry, which I actually don't like. This is an insane frame, by the way. So this is gonna be the champions this guy is gonna use are gonna be absolutely insane. 16,000, almost 1,700 Labyrinth points. This account is a beast. We're ready for the mop on this one. Oh, +3 on the Marius 6-star Reaper. Absolutely gnarly. Carnage. I can't wait to get Carnage. We did just beat Amius on hard for the first time this week. Go ahead and check that video out for me. Let me know what you guys think. I was informed that for the Marius mission, it's got to be on the rotation, so it's not going to stay completed once the rotation changes. So, you know, we're still making our way there. We only have 10 more missions to go, but they're just time and energy sinks for the most part, like the Twin Iron Fortress and the Spider, obtaining the mythical artifacts. You know, it just takes time, so we still have some time on doing that stuff, but we're in the home stretch. We're in the last 10 missions to get Marius, so he'll be on the account before the end of the year, and I just don't know when before the end of the year. It could be like this upcoming month, or it could be in December, like, you know what I'm saying? But it'll be before January, I'm praying. Let me know if you guys have Marius. Let me know how long it took you guys to get Marius too, to do those missions. If you guys pumped through them with gems and spending, or if you guys just waited free to play. I'd love to hear from you guys. How long did it take you? I'm curious. We're doing the more free to play wait game for this account. So we got a couple demon spawns here with Volcanos. We're gonna have to ban the Volcanos. I hate UDK because it kind of shuts down Siegfried in a way. So we're gonna go with accuracy again. He shuts down his A3. Luckily, the A2 still hits pretty hard. It just doesn't hit as hard as the A3. You know what I mean? So it's not. The A2 is solid, but wow, look at all of the. That's wild. We got Bolster here. Stone Skin. Was she started out in Pharaoh? Is that what that was? I don't think we could. We're gonna have to try and get him on here. I don't think it's gonna happen. We're gonna have to try and deal some type of damage to this Duchess, which does not happen. I don't think we can, or we can't because with that, so we're gonna have to do this. We do get the block revive on the Marius. That was actually insane. I didn't think we were gonna do that much damage with the A2, to be completely honest. And we can still get block passive skills here. So we're probably gonna lose. We do get to do this, though. And we weak hit these two. We do get to strip the stone skin here, though, but I think we're going to lose the Siegfried before that happens. So we'll have to try and res him with CP when that happens, because the Carnage will kill. Oh, now we can't res. We are probably in big trouble. I think this Carnage is going to just beat us here at the end. It's kind of looking like that. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Game over. GG's. Ah. I think we put up a good fight. We almost won, I think. I think it was a lot closer than it seems. Because if... Oh, look at the frame on this guy. Shout out to this. This is going to be insane. Dugo Bow. He's a bow! Shout out to the bows. All the clan of bows. I feel like Dugu Bow, you should be in the clan of bows, my guy. Yeah, I think if we got to either res Siegfried, or if Siegfried got a turn, he would have done the one-shot thing on that UDK, and we probably would have won if that had occurred, but it might not occur. You know, UDK is strong affinity against Siegfried, so maybe we weak hit there. Carnage is so good. That block passive skills, block active skills, that's protected is incredible. I can't wait to get him. I'm actually more excited about Raid now than I've ever been before, and I've been playing for a few years now, and I've always been excited about Raid, but right now in Raid, I think it's the best time to play Raid that it ever has been. The catch-up mechanics are insane. You know, if you start the game now and you have like a buddy that plays and is in like a level 14 or better clan, 15 or better clan, you know, your acceleration and access to clan coins is like so crazy. Like the stuff you can do in the game now than back when I started it's astronomical. Like there's so much more to do, there's so much more resources available, there's so much more quality of life. The free gear removal is like the cherry on top. It's absolutely the best time to play Raid right now. You know, it's even if like you hate doing live arena, like just do the live arena to get the crests. It's gonna make your life so much easier in the long run, because like you only have to do a certain amount of live arena. You don't have to do live arena forever. You know what I mean? There's a cap to, like, you can, there's no real cap, but like after you achieve everything that has to do with live arena, you don't have to do live arena. So it kind of is like you only do live arena after a certain point just for fun. Once you've achieved everything, like once your area bonuses are filled out, you've got all your area bonuses, you don't need to do it, or all the important ones at least, you know, outside of just for fun. So, you know, it's not a forever kind of deal, and you get a really good chance of getting like good relics in the midst of it. I've had really poor luck personally, but like some people, it's really beneficial. You can get Death Dealer, which is an amazing relic. You know, you have the chance at the standard group, so you could still get like a Hollowed Hilt or a Valcardiac Heart, and both of those are great. You know, so is it my turn? What's him? Oh no, he's just look at this team. Dugo Bow. I can't beat this team. There's no way. Anyways, we're gonna ban the Volcanos, but we lose to these three anyways. Even if we didn't ban the Volcanos and we banned one of these three, or Neve, we lose in any which way. I don't have the champions to like counter any of these champions. If there's really many ways to counter these champions, I don't have any of them, whatever they may be. Let me know down in the comments below who you use to counter some of these champions. I don't have the speeds, I don't have the champions to do it. You know, it's just the way the game is. We've got 1,000 champions in the game. Like some of the ones I have are really, really strong. But I don't have like all of the meta champions, so I think right here one of the better ways to fight is Nell, right? Nell is probably pretty good here, who I don't have, would love to have. So yeah, the mythical champions are so cool. I know the community was upset about them coming into the game when they did a year and a half ago, or whenever it may have been. I absolutely love the mythic champions. I think they're fantastic. I'm glad they gave us some freebies like Empress, who's tied to Chimera. He's an absolute savage. I have mine in a really poor build, so mine's not really that great, but in general, he's really good. So I'm super hyped about it. I don't think we can do anything here. They have block debuffs. They're protected, so we can't really do this. My accuracy is low here, so we would get an accuracy check because there's no necrosis. I don't think we can do anything. So I'm just going to do this and just keep it moving. It's all we can do sometimes. Keep it moving. We just have to keep it moving. GG's. We might need to reset our luck here and fight a bot. That's what we need to do. We need to reset our luck matchups with a bot. Hopefully we can get a bot win. That would give me my best luck for the matchup resets, right? That's not a real thing. I'm making that up, but like in my head for positive energy. Stinger is gonna change my matchup luck and give us some better matchups after we win, right, Stinger? Stinger the bot. Hopefully it's not like an all mythical team. That would be an absolute bummer. Oh, wow. That's not a good start for me. So because it's a bot, the first champion will get banned. So we need to put somebody who we don't mind getting banned. We're gonna go Arbiter. And then who do we want for 100% certain? We're gonna take Siegfried because we don't want to play against Siegfried, and he's my best chance of winning. So we don't want him to take Siegfried, so we're gonna take Siegfried first. And then we'll go Baby and Sifi. So if he doesn't pick any more mythic champions, we're good to use Empress on our last pick because it's a bot. Okay, what is going on with this bot? Oh no. We're gonna get screwed here. We're gonna get screwed here. So we need to be faster, I think. Luckily, these are my two fastest champions. I don't know if we're going to go in with a second DPS or if we're going to go in with more control. So we get an all mythical bot, 6-star awoken, pretty much all of them, and plus. So if we win this, it's going to be insane. We're going to have to ban this Galathier. Or we ban the Commodus, actually, I think, here. And no, I think we go for damage. So we'll go like this. And we ban the Commodus, I do believe. Now, this is absolutely insane. Like level 79, 4K. This bot has champions that do not match. The do not match. So we're gonna have to mitigate some of the speed. I do believe we're gonna lose out on speed. He's gonna have resistance and no IP. I don't know. I don't think we win this fight, but we do manage to win the speed race. They are slow. We might be able to just kill everybody but the Galathier here. He'll res. We'll heal. We'll try this. I don't think we can do anything yet. We get resisted. That's okay though, because we'll transform. And we'll save that because just in case we need to heal. And then we'll just go for a little bit of damage. This Gizmak could potentially one-shot us, so we need I don't think we can petrify him, but we can sleep him. Okay, he'll wake up, but I think the necrosis. Oh no, he's got his passive, but they can't res. I think we do end up winning this potentially. He could try and transform and okay, he does. See, it's weird playing against the bots, playing against the AI, so it's different from what a player would do, but I think for the champions, we got lucky. If this was like a real player with these champions, we would have been absolutely destroyed here. So I think we got lucky, thankfully. We don't lose to this insane bot team. So we still have a ton of HP, so we're not going to do it quite yet. We do get the ignore defense for that, but I think we just try to do this. We do get it. Okay. This bot team, how does Plarium think this okay? It's not right. It's not right. It's not right. So we're pushing 280 now. Oh, that is crazy. Shout out to Ellie. Man, look at that Cardoza avatar and frame. That's impressive. I'm digging that. Please don't pick CP Siegfried. Please don't pick CP Siegfried. This is what I want to play. Arbiter, Wukong, big slapping Wukong probably. Right, 6-star cracking roots. He's looking to hit hard here. He's looking to one-shot the whole team. This is his Siegfried. Typically, I like to play Queen of Hearts, who I am going to play. Now, if I don't ban here, I think I am going to ban here, actually, but I think we do lose this fight. I think we do lose this fight. We have to try and mitigate some of the speed. He's going to be way faster than me. I feel like this would have killed either one of these champions. These three are in Stone Skin, so they'll live, but he can go through Stone Skin. So I'm wondering if I should have banned him or if I should have banned the Arbiter to try and be faster. I think the Armance is probably faster anyways. And I don't know, we maybe try to live through the Wukong A2. It's going to be hard to do. I don't think we come out on top. I think once he gets a turn, we just lose. I think that's the case here. He's going to probably sheep on the Siegfried. That's what I would have done. So now we don't have any damage. We're gonna have to try and True Fear on these guys and hope to get the procs to live. It's pretty much how we're gonna have to rock it. Outside of that, we're waiting for Fabian to take a turn to A3. He doesn't kill the Fabian, so we have double sheeps right now. We do get the True Fear here, so we kind of got lucky there. So we're going to get a double sheep nuke. We don't get to see that very often. So pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Gets put on cooldown, so it's not good. We're going to have to... Oh! They leave? They must have disconnected because we were on the run there. We might have lost that one. Anyways, we'll take the freebie. GG's, Ellie. So we get nothing really. Broke 10,000. There it is. Broke 10,000. Now we're in the 5 digits. Absolutely amazing. I'm so excited about this. This is actually huge for me. I think we're going to do another 5 fights here. And try and push into 300 points. I think that's the main goal here. Just keep us on track. So I'm hyped. 10,000 points. We finally break in to the 5 digits. It's a milestone for me. It's really exciting. I'm excited about this. This is something I've been working towards. Now we're going to be working toward 15K. I'm curious how many points we'll have by the end of like reaching all of the crests we need for like tending everything for like Cursed City and Hydra and Faction Wars. So I'm curious to see where we're at, where we end up being at for that. These are very hard champions to deal with here. We're gonna ban Commodus here. Shout out to Lucky Win T. Bans the Siegfried. We're gonna try to mitigate speed because I think he's gonna be way faster than me. Well, we'll see what happens here. We still have a little bit of damage with He-Man, but the He-Man might die. Actually, we're cooked to the Hegemon. I didn't think the Hegemon was going to kill me like that. He's in a really good build, then. It's a bummer. Oh, well. Yeah, we didn't get him. There's no way. Maybe if I had banned the Hegemon, we're not gonna win here, so it doesn't matter. But if I had banned the Hegemon, I think we would have lost regardless. This is just one of those teams, you know. Galathier Marius is hard to deal with. Even in non-blessing, right? It's still really good. It's hard to deal with. Those are hard champions to deal with. I think probably I should have banned the Hegemon in hindsight now, but I didn't think he was going to kill my CP. I thought maybe he was going to kill the Fabian, but I didn't think he was going to kill my CP. Shout out to Sage89. This is another really high-end fight. And this is the Carnage frame, so I like to say anybody who has Carnage is like light years ahead of me in this game. Just because I just beat Amius hard for the first time. Even people who have Marius are still way farther in the game than I am. But we're getting close. Getting real close to the Marius. I can't wait for Marius. If you've been following the channel, I say like 1,000 times a video. But yeah, I can't wait for Marius. I wish I had started to go for Marius sooner. But back then, I wasn't as into Live Arena as I am now. See, part of the reason I wasn't as into Live Arena before was I didn't have good champions. You know, I had some okay PvE champions, but I didn't have any good PvP champions. And, you know, it only changed for me in the last few months. In the last few months, my, you know, we got Empress, Siegfried, Fabian, He-Man. You know, they're all recently new. Alice, Queen of Hearts, you know, those are all new champions to the account within the last like 4 to 6 months. So those are all really good. Even like the Sifi, I ended up getting Sifi and Taurus and Noel like last Christmas, and Chris last Christmas. So I've had them for maybe only like 8 or 9 months. So, you know, a lot of progress this year on the account, so really excited about it. And that's kind of my story with Live Arena, and it's really only been the last 3 months that I've been recording Live Arena. And I started in like Silver 1 when I started recording Live Arena, so that we have all those videos on the channel. Go ahead and check those videos out, watch the progression. We do push into top 100 in season 2 for within the first 2 weeks. And I think we're gonna ban the Commodus here. This is gonna be really hard to deal with as well. You know, his damage, his control, his buffer, reviver. It's gonna be tough to deal with. I think we try to mitigate speed here still a little bit, so we still get to be the fastest we can be, but it's still going to be slower than our opponent. So But we end up being faster. That's crazy. I did not expect us to be faster. We're not much faster, though. We'll see if we can lock out here. We do get him. We do get him on Armands. And, who's going to go next? That's the question. I think we go for damage on Armands. Maybe it would have been better for damage on Emrys, but I'm kind of hoping He-Man gets to go and we'll sleep the Emrys. So we need the Python. Oh, the Python. I was kind of hoping he would go second after the Emrys, but he's locked out. Whoa. I don't think we have the accuracy to do that to him, but we're gonna try anyways. So now we want to try and block revive him. We're gonna A1 here because we don't want to wake up the. But now we have to wake him up. The Python. He's my boy. If you follow the channel, you know that I absolutely love Python. This is one of my favorite champions. I pulled Python in the first 2 weeks out of a sacred shard on this account, and he hard carried the account early through the early game, and I think this account is still probably in the mid game, maybe like the end of the mid game. So up until pretty recently, I mean, I still use him all the time. He's absolutely incredible. I love this champion. I'm trying to get him into a PvP build with Stone Skin. I'm still debating on if I want to do 2 turns of Stone Skin or 1 turn of Stone Skin and 5 like protection pieces. I'm not sure, for like just a little bit extra speed and like the chance at protecting the block debuffs. I'm not sure which is better. Let me know how you guys have your Pythons built. I'd love to hear from you because I'm trying to get a good build for PvP on mine. Mine was like pretty much used for PvE for the most part. So we only have 12 minutes left. I don't know if we'll get all 3 of our fights in that are left, but if not, we'll just have to hop in at a different time frame, get those fights in, maybe even spend a few more gems, do another couple fights, try and break into the 300s, into the next page of rewards before the end of the day. That's kind of the goal. We don't get to use Fabian, so we're going to use Emrys Siegfried here in the first 2 picks. Then we'll go Sifi, Queen, and then probably He-Man. I've been liking that, going triple defense or triple offense if I don't get to use Fabian, because we're probably going to ban the Fabian. He's just super hard to deal with, right? So we'll see. He-Man also good against Hefrak if we can manage to get our He-Man to go before the Hefrak. But, or, you know, because we could A2 and potentially kill him before he kills us through his Stone Skin. So it's a potential thing. It's not guaranteed. Ah, more Rotos. So he's looking to be fast here with these 2 champions. He's looking to kill us with these 2 champions. Rotos looking super meta here in his blessing, probably in 9 pieces of Merciless, so probably going to be really, really hard to deal with. We'll try to mitigate some speed. I think we'll probably be slower here. Typically are. It's looking like a pretty fair matchup. Similar level, similar points. You know, hopefully it's a good matchup. Hopefully we come out on top. We may not. And, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully this guy takes the confirmation so we don't keep wasting time. So we only have 10 minutes left to do 2 fights. So hopefully we go first and we kill this guy fast. We'll see what happens. So I don't know if that's going to be the case. We'll try to kill the Rotos first. We'll make him... He's going to do that anyways. But we proc the passive. It doesn't kill us. We need He-Man to go first, maybe to try and kill Noelle. She'll try and strip or stun where she can. It's not going to work, though. We're too buffed up, too protected up. She could do turn meter reduction. We're going to try and kill Noelle. We don't. It's a bummer. So maybe we just try to kill through the Stone Skin. We don't. We do break the Stone Skin, but we don't kill through the Stone Skin. Just pretty much a bummer. I think we sleep the Heprack here. And put the block revive on Rhodos, I think. I don't think we can get stunned here in any way because of the pinpoint that, yeah, we should be fine. Hopefully we can just kill everybody here. We pretty much kill everybody. Hopefully this Rhodos doesn't like just A1 the whole team with his extra turns. We got you. Nice. GG's. All right, so we only have 8 minutes left to do 2 fights. It's down to the wire. We broke 300. If we lose a fight, we can still be over 200. Shout out to Digger Barnes. He's probably going to beat us. But we'll still be over 300. We have to lose 2 to go back under 300. So we lose out on Empress. And we'll have to go CP, Queen, He-Man, and see if we can manage to... Hopefully he doesn't pick He-Man. He looks like he's probably got a He-Man on his bench, in which case we'll have to make a different sub. More Volcanos. Volcanos super powerful. We're gonna have to ban Volcanos and then have to deal with whatever is going on here, because probably gonna put more Demon Spawn, maybe a Duchess or a Commodus. Trying to think who other... or Carnage maybe. Looking low on the level. He might not have Carnage yet. Looking low. I don't want to judge a book by its cover. It's never good to really do that. But from experience, he might not have Carnage. Typically, people who have Carnage have the frame attached, because it's kind of a big deal to have Carnage. Okay, so he's got Lamassu. So we're going to have to stay strong against him. And we're going to have to ban... The Lamassu's probably really fast. We're going to have to ban here. He bans there. We're going to have to try and mitigate some of that speed. I don't want to, you know... I want to go here on my IP. I don't really care for the speed meta too much, but we have to try to mitigate it because we have to be aware of it. You know, you have to respect the speed meta. So CP didn't die right away there. Really, really cool. Everybody else in Stone Skins, we're going to have to try and strip the Stone Skin. Hopefully we get the True Fear proc here. Everybody's going to die. I don't think we win this. CP's already dead. He-Man, I don't think can do it by himself. But we're going to try our best here. I think we probably die to Empress. If we don't die to Empress, we die to his transformations passive on the big hit for our own damage, right? So we're gonna have to try and not die here to ourselves. I don't think we win. We need the True Fear to proc, that's how. But outside of that RNG, we lose. So it's pretty much a loss here. We didn't deal damage to these two? Oh, because he's in a slot. I screwed that up. I didn't realize that. So what happened is these two are in order behind him. So when he took the damage and he died, see, he was in the front. If he was behind them, they would have died, and then we would have had to... We still would have lost because he would have died, and then Queen of Hearts would have had to fight Empress in the second form. So we still would have lost. But yeah, I screwed that up. I shouldn't have A3'd. That's okay though. GG's. One more fight. We make it down to the last 5 minutes. Oh, we got a top 100 player. Wow, look at the avatar on that. That is... This is one of the coolest. Shout out to... What is that? Yak Hop Pick? Yak Ho Pick? Yak Bo Pick? Anyways, this is one of the coolest frames and avatars put together that I've seen like so far in the game. This is one of the coolest ones. That's fantastic. I don't even know how you get this avatar. The frame is for making top 100 in a season, which is actually really impressive because it's a gem. That's a gem thing. This is to get this frame, your account has to be a certain level of power, and you have to spend like a minimum of 10,000 gems for the month to maintain and do the amount of fights required to like hang out in that. You have to maintain it pretty much the whole time. It's kind of difficult to do. I came really close in season 2, and then after season 2 I was like, I'm not gonna keep doing this. I think instead of He-Man, I'm gonna go with Queen of Hearts. But I like the He-Man here, actually. He-Man is pretty cool. Now that he's in Stone Skin, he's a little more tanky. So, you know, it's gonna be tough. We're going for accuracy because I'm kind of hoping he buffs with either the chicken first or the Marius first, and then we can maybe cut potentially and get the True Fears out. It's probably unlikely because of Stone Skin and Pinpoint. So this is a really great setup. He's, you know, he's setting himself up for victory here with the Pinpoint Stone Skin. I have no way to compete with that, really. We can't True Fear him because oh, we did get him. Hopefully he loses his turn. We didn't get the chicken, who's a real big worry. So we need this to proc, but I think we just die to the chicken and the Carnage anyways, so I don't think it makes a difference. I don't think we'll win it anyway. Especially now with block passive, block active. This is one of those accounts that's just way beyond mine. GG's, by the way. This is a fantastic. But I'm kind of hyped that we actually got to lose against one of them, like, at the end. It's sad we didn't get... We came real close. We were at, like, 304. We lost the last 2, so we'll probably end up losing the next one, get a bot. That's okay, though. Guys, I just want to say thank you so much for joining us here in the channel. If you're making it all the way to the end of the video, thank you so much. You're an absolute legend, and I'm so grateful for you. Thank you to everybody who's been liking, subscribing, commenting, joining the Discord, following the Instagram. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the weekend. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great luck in the live arena season. Goodbye.